Good afternoon, dear students. Myself, Dr. Neha Srivastava, Assistant Professor, School of Agriculture. The course which I have assigned to taught you is Crop Improvement 1, GPB 311. So welcome all of you in this first class of this subject as you entered in 5th semester. So the topic on which we will discuss today is course overview as a lecture number 1. So these are the outlines on which we will discuss today. That is prerequisite of topic. What is crop improvement? Necessity of crop improvement, objective of crop improvement, learning outcomes and references. On all these topics we will discuss today. First is prerequisite of course overview. As I told that your course is crop improvement 1. So first you have to know about your course, that why you are studying this course and what is this course include. If you have saw your syllabus of crop improvement 1, that is divided into 5 units and 6 practicals. One by one we will cover all in coming lectures and webinars. So why the course is taught? Why you are studying this course? Crop improvement 1 means we have to improve the crop by different techniques, different methods. Why we have to improve the crop? How we have to improve the crop? By increasing yield. Because nowadays it is a need for the increasing population, which is increasing day by day. So we use many techniques in crop improvement. You will study to increase the yield, to increase its quality. So many methods are there which we will discuss. And importance of this course, that in this changing climatic conditions we need to develop that type of variety only which can survive in this climatic condition, in this changing climatic condition. What is crop improvement? Now, what is crop improvement? Crop improvement is the genetic alteration of plants. What we do in crop improvement? It is a genetic alteration of plants through which we get yield, high yield. Maximum we get high yield to satisfy the human needs. Or we can say that crop improvement is a plant breeding technique which bring genetic variability. When we will genetically alter the plant, definitely there will be genetic variability will be created in plant, which improve the cultivar with superior genotypes, through which we can increase our yield. In this process, they transform elements of these species in crop through genetic alteration that involve conscious and unconscious selection and differential reproduction of variants. Crop improvement include generally 6 main methods, that is plant introduction, domestication, mutation breeding, hybridization techniques, polyploidy, tissue culture, genetic engineering. These are the methods through which we can improve our yield or increase our yield and improve our quality. Crop improvement is one of the most urgent tasks in current plant breeding, as an enormous increase in demand for plant-derived products will rise in the near future due to growing human population and the depletion of fossil soils resources. Nowadays, crop improvement is a task for plant breeders and scientists to develop the variety according to the climatic condition. Means if the temperature is so much high, it's very high, then we have to develop heat tolerance variety, like wheat. So like that we have to and with conventional breeding it is not possible to improve a unique genotype. So many new techniques plant breeders are using to develop a high yielding variety. Now next is necessity of crop improvement. Why it is necessary to study crop improvement, or why it is necessary to do crop improvement, to improve a crop? Why? Crop improvement through appropriate breeding is meant to produce improved crop varieties with higher yield, resistance or tolerance to insect pests and diseases, or tolerance to abiotic stresses, heat or higher temperature, drought, flood. So these are the problems which everyone is facing nowadays. That's why it is necessary to improve the crop, or crop improvement is necessary nowadays. Without continuous development of improved crop varieties, we cannot produce enough food for our fast growing population and raw material for our expanding industries. Yes, without developing improved crop varieties, we can't feed our nation. It's impossible, as the population is increasing day by day, so we can't feed them. That's why we have to do such type of experiment or research, so that we can increase the yield of different crops, major crops, rice, wheat, maize, pulses crop. So we have to do researches. In first point it is written that if there is many areas is affected by flood every year, so how that area people will feed? For that we have to develop that type of variety which is submerged, or which can give us higher yield in submerged condition. And if it is high temperature, so how wheat cultivar will give higher yield? It's impossible, because the temperature what it's require is more than that. So we have to develop that type of variety which can tolerate these high temperature, means heat tolerance variety, drought, So these are the some problems which farmers are facing, and regarding this many research are going on, and many varieties developed also. When we will study about these topics, I will give you a list of variety which has developed. Without continuous development, so it's not possible without continuous development to improve crop varieties. Some crop improvement efforts are directed to enhance nutritional quality of foods. Some example here given: sweet potato and cassava with yellow flesh and golden rice. I think you have heard the name of golden rice, which is to address vitamin A deficiency. Zinc enriched grain crop, maize, and so on. Like this, many pulses and cereal crops varieties have been developed. And yes, golden rice have high vitamin A content. Like this, many has been developed. Now, objective of crop improvement. What are the objectives of crop improvement? What are the objectives of the subject which you are studying, which you are going to study? To develop stable and high yield. The first objective is to develop high yield varieties of both food and cash crops. Second is to conserve germplasm of important crops. Germplasm conservation. This is the first unit of your core subject. This subject in syllabus, this is the first unit, germplasm conservation. So we have to conserve the germplasm of different crops. Many research institutes are also there, which we will discuss in that lecture, in lecture of germplasm conservation. To breed for resistance or tolerance to pest, disease and adverse conditions such as drought and soil acidity, we have to breed or hybrid. We have to do hybridization of that crop which are resistant to or tolerance to pest, disease, because this is a major problem nowadays. Pest, disease and adverse condition. What are the adverse condition? Drought, flood. These are the adverse condition. So we have to develop the variety which can survive in this adverse condition, or which can tolerate the attack of pests and diseases. Disease resistant variety, like this many varieties are there. So we have to breed these type of variety genotypes. So these are the objective of crop improvement. First is higher yield, second is germplasm conservation, and third is, while hybridization, we have to keep in mind 2-3 things. It should be either tolerance to adverse condition, or it should be resistance to pest or diseases, which is a major problem nowadays due to climatic condition, changing climatic condition. Okay, if you will do all these things, whatever we have studied, means if you will do according to the objective of crop improvement, so what are the learning outcomes? The production will increase. Yes, definitely it will increase. The production will increase. Productivity is also increase. Quality of food material will increase. The tools and techniques which are developed for crop improvement, we will come to know about that. And we will try try to do with that techniques. Utilization of modern techniques for crop improvement. The modern techniques which have been developed for crop improvement, we will utilize that. So these are the learning outcomes, and these are the references from where I have took some points, and some I have written by myself. Before saying thank you, I want to just summarize the lecture what we have discussed today. So first we have discussed about the course importance of course overview, that why I kept this topic course overview. And second was what is the importance of crop improvement, as your course is crop improvement. So what is its importance? Necessity of crop improvement. What is the necessity of crop improvement? Objective of crop improvement. What are the objectives of crop improvement? And what are the learning outcomes? So these are the topics which we discussed today. This is the first class. And it's the only introduction class about your course. In next class, you can see your session plan or lecture plan which I have uploaded on LMS. That your next lecture will be on plant genetic resource, introduction of plant genetic resource. I will upload lecture also on this topic, PPT and video lecture, all three I will upload. So thank you all of you.